Well, we all know how tough travel is during the holiday season. For example, just try booking a flight to the North Pole. They are all filled up, and George Ciccarone is here to tell us why.
That's right, they're all filled up. They were filled to the brim with a bunch of kids and an old guy, and we went on what's called a great adventure.
Okay, let's see. Chicago, Montego Bay, Kingston, the North Pole. The North Pole?
We're really going to go.
We are really going.
Really?
Yes, and when we land, we will be at the North Pole.
Well, she's the boss. All of these children are sharing a very special adventure. They're about to board a plane from Miami and head to a place they've really only dreamed of.
You know where you're going? To the North Pole.
You got it, kids. You see, this is one of 40 fantasy flights sponsored by United Airlines. They will take place all around the country before the big night.
They'll be taking off from Hartford to Hong Kong, from Phoenix to Philly, all transporting hundreds of kids who can use a little bit of Christmas magic to the North Pole, where they're going to come face to beard with the big Christmas kahuna himself.
A what?
A kahuna.
What do you mean by that?
You know, the big man.
Most of these children are either from disadvantaged homes, low-income areas, handicapped, children who really need to have a Christmas experience.
You know, something tells me this won't be your normal flight. Oh, yes, I do love the holidays.
There'll be a left turn out straight north across Hudson Bay up to the North Pole, and hopefully those darn reindeer will be off the runway.
It was a magically speedy flight, only time for a few nervous smiles. Then before you could say Yule log, kids were consumed with thoughts of Santa and our journey into a candy-coated continent which lies in the imagination, a rather contagious state.
You're cleared direct departure to the North Pole. Say hello to the old man.
We are heading to North Pole, and I think it's going to be a good trip. I see lots and lots of presents, and I see Mrs. Claus.
Funny, to grown-ups it still looks a lot like Florida. But for the kids, there was snow, well, sort of, and this guy who said he was Rudolph, hugging everybody, and sure enough, there was Santa.
Merry Christmas, honey.
Each child got a bag of goodies and a picture to prove they were here, and a lesson in flash photography. Everything was perfect, but some kids still had their doubts.
But this not real. This is not the real New York Pole.
Sure this isn't the North Pole? I think it is. Want me to ask Santa about that?
Santa, allegedly, is this really the North Pole?
Young man, what is your name?
George?
Naughty, naughty, naughty.
Boy, now I've done it. You happy now, kid? You know, I guess there could be palm trees at the North Pole, and maybe his rosy cheeks weren't sunburned. Gee, I sure hope Santa doesn't hold a grudge. After all, I did give him my name.
See, Santa forgave me. He waved to me and everything. These magical flights have been delighting kids for 7 years now, and believe me, that day, the skies have never been friendlier. Remember, it is said to have faith in something is to believe what you cannot see, and the reward is that you can see whatever you believe, and that's kind of what took place that day.
All right, so everybody's dying to know, what's Santa really like?
Very nice guy. He forgave me. I had to grill him. But, you know, we had some doubts. We had some doubting Thomases there.
We won't really know for sure, though, how nice he is. For
He's a nice
little
man.
bit of time.
It was 230 kids. It's
230?
Like on that plane alone.
And they're all from local
Yeah.
charities and things like that in
Yes.
the area. How does this work? I mean, what are the nuts and bolts of this?
Well, basically, United Airlines, they put together about 40 flights, as we said, every year. And as you noticed, they sprinkle over into February because Santa Claus never sleeps. And
It's because they're all so booked. I mean, you have to, you got to get in line and wait for a free seat to the North Pole.
That's right, but everyone donates. Citgo donates the gasoline, the fuel used in the airplanes. Local department stores donate the toys that the kids receive, and it's just a great time. And Santa Claus, you know, gives year-round.
And then if the flight attendants volunteer and...
Yep, everyone just basically gives from their heart, and it's a good program. They're hoping to even expand it more next year.
Now, do the kids believe? What do they say to you?
Most of the kids believe. I believe. Well, no, they did believe, and the kids that didn't, we tried to, you know, explain to them that snow doesn't always melt. You know, it was kind of cute. The firefighters from
first of all, snow in Miami is a risky thing at any
the firefighters from Dade County, they came out and de-iced the plane. We were inside already getting ready to take off, so we couldn't see it all, but they were de-icing the plane, and the kids got a big charge. Also, keep in mind, it's also the first time these kids, a lot of them, ever flown, and maybe the last time. There was one mascot that I think was the last time that he was going to fly an airplane.
Wow.
With a suit.
Well, what a fun story. Thank you, George.